Yes, sir. So we got an article from TMZ Sports. Kyrie Irving watches Nets game maskless in stands, and LBJ, LeBron James, slams NYC policy. Now LeBron wants to speak up because the Lakers aren't going to make the playoffs. They might not even make the play-in. Now you want to speak on the situation? Come on, man. The biggest attention whore in the NBA is the biggest attention whore, who's also the most influential, decides to speak up now because people are waking up to the fact. And when I say people are waking up to the fact, it's the people that were lost in the sauce, the people that were trying to attack Kyrie, calling him, saying that he's not a victim, he's not a martyr, he's no Colin Kaepernick. When people say that you're no Colin Kaepernick, that's a positive thing. Not to digress, but he attended the ACC tournament on Saturday, and then on Sunday, he attends the Brooklyn Nets New York Knicks game, walking around, shaking hands, and we're just like, you're able to do this, but you're not able to dribble the basketball and do your job. Neither here nor there. Let's check it out, though.
And look who just walked into Barclays, Kyrie Irving. Kyrie unable to play this afternoon, and because of the city ordinance,
he's unable to play, but he can walk into the Barclays Center unmasked.
I don't get it either.
And listen, the NBA and the NBPA, have been advised by their medical experts that he can safely participate in home games. And obviously the hope is that he will be able to.
Yes.
At some point, I hope that if nothing changes from that perspective, and this is just a fan in me talking, not the person who's making these decisions. I hope that Joe would pay the fine and the NBA would let him pay the fine.
So pretty much the New York mayor, the NBA, or whoever it is want to make an example out of Kyrie. Is just seeming like a charade because obviously it doesn't make any sense. Obviously it doesn't add up. But they just want the whole world to see now and ask questions. Whatever. Kyrie Irving is throwing NYC's vaccine mandate policy right back in its face on primetime TV, taking in a home game maskless from the stands, but not able to step on the court. The awkward scene played out live Sunday during the Nets home game against Knicks, which was being carried by ESPN. During the second quarter, the camera panned to KI, who was shaking hands with people down near the bottom of the stands and then going up to a seat a few rows up. Brooklyn's Kyrie Irving is expected to sit courtside to support teammates at Nets Knicks on Sunday afternoon at Barclays Center. Irving is able to attend the game as a spectator, move freely, maskless, but cannot play due to private sector mandate, whatever that means. In this capacity as a spectator, he's totally okay to not wear a mask and move about, as that is now NYC's policy on events like this, regardless of vaccine status. However, their rule pertaining to private employees hasn't changed. Namely, those folks have to be vaccinated and Kyrie isn't. Still, the irony of the sitch reeks of hypocrisy. You don't say. But more importantly, it reeks of a lack of common sense, something that Doris Burke and other announcers broach with trepidation. Because if we're being honest, the regulations here just don't make sense anymore. We've been saying that since day one. Now people want to act like they're coming on to something. Now you guys want to write articles now? What were you guys saying in the beginning of this? No doubt. Now, of course, we got the biggest drama king, the biggest attention whore. Now he wants to jump on board with the narrative. It said Kyrie being allowed to chill courtside and watch Duke play and then watch his own Nets team play, but not being allowed to hoop himself is absolutely ridiculous on all levels of common sense, LOL. Then LeBron responds, facts, facts, facts. It literally makes absolutely zero sense. They say if common sense was common, then we'd all have it. Ain't that the truth? Free Kyrie, hashtag. Yo, LeBron, yo. I'm not even going to go there. Kyrie's former teammate LeBron James was not as shy about expressing his indignation over NYC's backwards thinking. In response to someone pointing out what a joke this is, facts, 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 it literally makes absolutely zero sense. They say if common sense was common, then we'd all have it. Ain't that the truth? LBJ has been outspoken on the pandemic. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. He only put up this one meme And then he deleted it. So let's be honest, he's not really that outspoken. Especially the further into it we've gotten. Remember, it was just in December that he suggested the latest strains were more like the flu or the cold than anything else, something he was slammed for at the time, as some felt he was downplaying the seriousness of the virus. This is the post that LeBron put up, and then he deleted it because he got a little bit of backlash. Come on, man. And yet, as more time goes on, it seems more people are willing to say how they really feel. And on the topic of Kyrie, it's clear many think he should be allowed to play by now, jab or not. We've been saying this from the get-go. You're allowing away players. You're allowing people to come in now unvaccinated. You're not worried about the safety now, huh? Remember, it was all about the people that aren't vaccinated. They told everybody to get the jab so that you could feel safe. And then when we found out that you could still spread the virus with the jab, now they wanted to blame the people that didn't take it. And now you see how much confusion they stir? It's not the people, but the people fall for the okey doke every single time. Neither here nor there. I'm out.